Hello and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. It has been a little bit, and I apologize for that, but I had some family in town, gotta take care of the business. What does that mean exactly? I don't know, you'll have to figure that out later. We unfortunately don't seem to have enough railroad ties to buy anything, so we'll just hop on down to the first floor as the pilot and die. Yep, typical. Oh man, no matter the break, we're still gonna keep on dying. Alright. Let's hop in. I would like to start off with a story, if you don't mind, because it is fresh on my mind, and I really want to destroy all these bushes. But, driving home today, I, was possibly speeding, going around 70, 75 in a 65. So, 5 to 10 miles an hour ahead. I wasn't paying attention too close ahead, but I was following a car in the middle lane who was, maybe a few seconds ahead or whatever, staying a safe distance ahead. And a cop just comes careening out of fucking nowhere in the left lane, in this 3-lane highway. And he just, is going, 80 or something. It pulls right in front of me, drives up to the car in front of me, and just turns on his lights and pulls him over. And I was like, what the fuck? Because it's not like the dude in front of me was going any faster. We were going probably the same speed. I don't know why he chose him instead of me. But I was pretty puckered at that moment in time. Gotta say. Oof. It was unknown reasons, but hey... Lucky me, I haven't been pulled over yet. Do I deserve it? Let's not get into that. Whoa. Looks like there's a free chest up here. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Please give me your dankest item. Thank you. Oh, I've been cursed. I always forget about that. I'm like, oh yeah, free item. What's the downside? I'm never one to ask what's the repercussions of my actions. I just go for broke. So we got an ice ray, which I don't know if we've seen before in the Gungeon. Ice to meet you. Okay, fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger from Batman and Robin. Freeze enemies in their tracks. That seems okay. Could also provide a potential for, creating a puddle. I don't know for sure. It creates icicles. Also, it's quite loud. It sounds like a generator. And it's very slippery. But it seems okay, but it's still really loud, so, but anyway, we might get down to the oubliette on this run, which sounds like a fun time. This room sucks. But, the oubliette can have some good stuff. It's got that nifty armor item that we haven't quite figured out what the hell to do. Oh, by the way, have you checked the wiki? No, I haven't. Thanks for asking. One day we'll get there. You gotta give me an excuse on this one. I haven't even thought about Enter the Gungeon for like 3 days, so there's that. So yeah, at least we'll get there eventually, right? 50, 40, whoa, episode 40, so 45 plus, and still haven't gotten around to looking at that wiki that we've been talking about for so long. Yeah, that's just me. I know it. We all know it. We got a free key that could be pretty useful if we end up going down to the oubliette. Since you do need... Well, I'm gonna need like 4 keys to open up both chests and get down to the oubliette, so the more the better. We'll hopefully be able to get one, at least one, from the shop when that appears out of nowhere. But other than that, yeah, we need more keys. We're always about that key life. That key. I need a key of... oh jeez, is it cocaine? Now I've forgotten my drug terminology. Oh god, where's my drug wiki? What do you sell things in keys? Is it cocaine? I thought it was cocaine. What, maybe, what is a key? Now I don't know what a key is, okay? I just want to sound gangsta, okay? Jesus Christ. Hey, it did work. We did put out the fire, so we'll go to the oubliette this floor. That sounds like fun. But I still gotta know what a key is. Like, is it... I assume it's like a specific amount of ounces, but of cocaine. But I don't know. Maybe it's not. Could be anything. Could be a bag of Maybelline if you want to go that far, but I don't know. That may be a stretch in logic. Whoa. So who knows? A key. I don't know. Can you sell like a key of heroin? I don't know. Okay, whatever. There is 2 keys in here, which is pretty fantastic, which means we could open up both of our chests on this floor if we get the opportunity to get 3 more cents. Cash, money, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we should have that opportunity. We still have the boss and multiple rooms to find the other chest on this floor. So, well, that's an awkward room. Hey, look, we got our money. That was just a very intense one. Oof. A lot of grenades in a pile of boxes. It's like a barrel of monkeys, except you might lose a limb. Man, fucking barrel of monkeys. What a shit fucking piece of garbage barrel of monkeys was. I had a shit barrels of monkeys. I'm just saying, maybe they're more fun, but like, what the hell do you do with a barrel of monkeys? Okay, it's a barrel of, in my case, plastic things shaped like monkeys that hook together. I didn't quite get it. It's a barrel of fucking monkeys. I don't know. It's in Toy Story. That must make it good, right? Alright, we got a banana out of this chest. And let's hop on down to the other chest over here. Wait, do we need 3 keys? 2 keys or 3? I just don't quite remember how many keys we need. I know it's 2 to open up the door to the oubliette. I'm just gonna go make sure that we don't need a key to get into the room itself. No. Alright, so we'll be able to open up both of our chests on this floor, which is fantastic. That's a great start to a run right there when we can open up everything. Oh, but hopefully it's something good. Maybe a passive? Yeah, I mean, it's a passive, but it's just a passive involving my blanks, which I'm not too thrilled about. Oh, but that's okay. It's something. It's something, isn't it? We'll go fight the boss now. Maybe this... I'm thinking this freeze ray might do some serious damage if we can keep a constant thread on the dude. He'll get so cold. Stay cool. Iceman. Fuck me. Anyway, oh my god. He is quite frozen. I did not think I could freeze the boss like this, but he is cold. He is not going to get close to me, which is pretty nice considering this boss can get a little interesting with all the bullets. Bullets, however, do not slow down. That would be OP, though, if everything just slowed down by a lot. I've accidentally angered the wizard. He's dead. He got turned into a puddle. That's a bad fate, isn't it? This gun's going to run out of ammo pretty quickly, but we're getting some good free damage in, as I feel. This is, you know, he just can't get close enough to me to be able to make the dodging hard. Okay, he's doing something. Is he okay? He was having a little bit of a seizure, not gonna lie. I was a little worried for his safety. But he seems okay in the end. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, if only we blanked like 0.1 milliseconds earlier, we would have gotten him without taking damage. But that's okay. Still keeping stride, because girl, I'm just breaking your behind? I don't know. Anyway, let's head down to the oubliette over here. We've got all our keys. We've got a bunch of explosive weapons for some reason. So, you know, we'll maybe have a chance. We won't die, I don't think, because we do have all of our health. It's just whether or not we will get enough keys to open all the chests and have a good time anyway. Haven't been down to the oubliette in, what, a few days now? Because I haven't played in a few days, so, you know, that's how that works, right? Which explosive do we want to use first? Banana? Banana, probably? I don't really know. They're both just explosives. I just like to blow everybody's organs out. Is that a problem? Oh, I like to eviscerate people in my basement. What? Okay, that was close. Go up. That's a pit. Sorry, pit. Get out of here. Oh, don't roll it into it again. That would have been embarrassing. Not that the first time wasn't embarrassing. I'm just saying. Could have been worse, right? Fall in the pit, shame on me. Fall in the pit twice, shame on the pit? I think I did that backwards, but you get the gist of it. Oh. Man, that cop was like, why do you pull up? Maybe he thinks I'm a nice dude. The gods of driving smile upon me, apparently. The gods of police vengeance. I don't know. Of me breaking the law but not getting caught for it. That works. Anyway. Whoa, get out of here. Those ooh, free chest. Ooh, what is this? Have we had the plague? This is the most recent unlock from our adventures in the Gungeon. What is it? So it fires poisonous rounds. Rinds. Yes, it fires the rinds of various fruits at people. We've got very short descriptions for guns lately. But this is the newest addition to the Gungeon that we unlocked from Windings, so hopefully it's decent. I didn't really know what to expect, but it seems to have okay ammo. So as far as I know, let's go ahead and use it. Pretty good fire rate, very low damage. From initial sightings, it seems like things don't die. But they do leave little plague puddles, so if you consider that useful, then that's right up your alley, isn't it? A pistol that leaves puddles. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if plague puddles open up the oubliette anyway, so maybe it's pointless. Oh, anyway. Whoa, keep away, Ghost. You're too scary for me. Oh, look, now we've got more poison. Oh, weren't you excited by all the dot damage we're gonna do to these guys? All the damage over time? I'm so glad we have all this potential. I'm also terrified that we're down to 1 heart already. That's very bad, but we have been just getting in such enclosed areas. It's been a little spooky. I'm gonna go back to the banana, because I honestly feel it has a better chance of making me not die immediately. But I've forgotten how tough the oubliette is, because there's just a lot of shotguns, a lot of shit going down, and it's hard to dodge, especially since we took that curse immediately. Those big red guys can be a pain in the ass when they show up, which seems to be quite frequently. Frequently. I hate this dude. I hate these slimes that shoot in, like, spirals. I don't like spirals. I've never been good at dodging spirals. How many times have I been hit by a spiral? It's only in this game, because how often are there spirals? This is real spooky. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, he chased me down and I couldn't throw the banana because I wasn't charging it up. Awkward. Bow. Another one. Okay, let's head back in for another attempt. You know, after so long of playing Enter the Gungeon, I sort of feel like this is like I'm the rookie and the master trainer is telling me to just keep on trying, like again. And I just need to do it until I have my training montage. But that training montage is unfortunately never going to come unless I make it out of editing. I don't know, maybe I'll record about 50 episodes for episode 50 and put them into a montage. Put some fun 80s rock over it with, you know, like, all the good clips of me, like, beating random bosses. And you know, I gotta have a defeat in there, so, you know, like, I gotta fail on the first floor. I gotta be like, oh, I'm humble still or something. But then we're gonna be like, yeah, we succeeded in the end because we're the best. I'm the best. Anyway, that seems like a lot of work, though. Much like checking the wiki, things that I could have ideas for will never come true. I am just too apathetic about that one. Fun idea, though, right? Make a montage. What am I, an editor? My editing skills are pretty lackluster. I just sort of learn as I go. Although editing can be pretty funny. If anybody has seen my Tower 3D video, you would see the very lackluster explosion that I put into the video, and the terrified YouTube audio library screams that came with it. So, you know, fun times there. Oh, goodness. Oh, get rid of these grenades, man. This room is packed, jam-packed full. It's like a fucking clown car in here. They just keep popping out of the back seat, and I don't know how they keep fitting in. You don't need all these people in here. You could be so much more comfortable if you just spread yourselves out. Also, do you know how vulnerable to strategic bombing you are? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. The Hearts of Iron 4 action again. The heat pack centrifuge bandits will live on. That is my fascist Mexico, United States, Venezuela coalition. Fun times. Anyway, let's keep going. Bang bang. Oh, it's a room full of small people. I didn't mean it like that, okay? It's a room full of non-shotgun people. Less tanky enemies. That's what makes me happy. Not physically small people. I'm sorry if I insulted anybody's stature out there. I was once a very small person compared to the rest of my class. Not a dwarfism person, but, you know, a person who was small because I never grew until I was 18. Yeah, get that gross word eventually, though. Then I showed them, bastards. I'm like, hey, I'm taller than you now, and they're like, what? And I'm like, haha, fuck you. And that's about how my relationships go. What? Anyway, never gonna be taller than my brother, though. My dad always said that, you know, oh, one day you'll get him back for beating you up all these years, when you're just as tall as him. That day will never come because he's a mountain of 6'5" and big. So, you know, those dreams will never come true. I have to go for the stealth tactics. I'll just beat him in all the video games we play from now on. Because, you know, while he may do functional things as a human being, I'll at least be forever better at video games now. God, but how much he liked to play FIFA. Ugh. God, what a tedious bunch of bullshit. Anyway, hello, key man. What? Can I trade 2 keys for money? Is that what you offer me? I realize that I'm sorry for breaking all your key friends. Why is there a hole in here? Huh. Well, there's the stinger. There's 2 keys in here. I'll probably take the 2 keys over the stinger, because while the stinger is kind of fun and pretty useful, it's also a stinger and quite expensive. And we're not going to have that kind of money on the first floor. But we're not going to open this chest. We're going to lockpick this chest, and we did get to open it, and quite a result there. 1.5 hearts in the flash ray. Flash! Ah! I finally got it. Every time I saw flash ray and it said I was like, what the fuck does that mean? But no, it's flash. The famous song by Queen about Flash and him saving the world or something. I haven't listened to that song in a while, but I'm glad I finally have come to my senses and Queen knowledge. Freddie Mercury is a cool dude, but he's dead. So there's that. How many people else are dead? Cassius Clay, aka Muhammad Ali, died, and I was very confused when I learned that Muhammad Ali and Cassius Clay were the same person. Unfortunate that he died, but you know, my thought process for holy shit, they're the same person is that back in the classic film starring Eddie Murphy, Coming to America, there's the scene where Eddie Murphy is playing like 3 different characters in the barbershop, and they're talking about the best fighters, like, you know, normal 90-year-old people in the 80s do or something. Anyway, they said like Cassius Clay and Muhammad Ali is like, oh, I wonder who Cassius Clay is. He must be a cool dude. Turns out it's Muhammad Ali, so I don't know if that's a joke that I just missed. I'll have to go back and watch it. I just sort of stood there and took that bullet, though. Anyway. We did not open up that brown chest. I got to backtrack like 15 seconds ago, which my mind doesn't go back that far. Anyway, we failed to use our lockpick to open up that brown chest back in that other room, so that's unfortunate, but, you know, whatever. That's the way the lockpick crumbles. But, you know, hopefully we'll get something good from our boss here. Hopefully we can go without taking damage. That'd be great, but the flash ray is so inaccurate. Oh, okay. Focus on the dodging. I've gotta concentrate. Focus like 98% mental energy to concentrating and about 0.5% to talking, okay? You know, maybe we can talk about cats. Oh, we've taken the damage. Alright, focus all power to talking. You know, I really like the idea of fascism. I'm kidding. That's just Hearts of Iron talking. Fascism just is fun. You gotta... Why not the Mexican Empire? You feel me? Anyway, I'd like to quickly talk about how much I hate Saudi Arabia in that game. Fuck it. Why do you have to start with 2 fucking factories? And there's a desert with 42 people in it. 42 people. Normally, a little place like that may have a few 100,000 or up to like 32 million in India. So, you know, 42 though. 42. Okay, that's all I have to say. And the two fucking things. Oh, a factory. You can't even make a factory with your other factory. It's frustrating. Anyway, we beat the boss in the end. Took a little bit of damage. That's okay. We got the flare gun out of it. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I'm not all that excited about that. What are we gonna do with the flare gun? Light people on fire? God! Do you fucking like it? You You like being on fucking fire, you stupid sarcophagus Iron Maiden? I don't know why I keep calling you a sarcophagus. I think it's because I want to put my dick in it. What? Have you ever had sex with a sarcophagus? Wait, no. Have you ever had sex with a pharaoh? Put the pussy in the sarcophagus. Now I'm just confused. I don't know why. Why would I want to put my dick in an Iron Maiden? That just seems like it's gonna end in disaster. I don't even know how that functionally works. Don't you have to put like your entire body in the fucking thing for it to close or something? You know, I've never been in an Iron Maiden. I may have seen an Iron Maiden in real life. I couldn't tell you. I've never seen the band Iron Maiden in real life. But yeah, I don't know the logistics of medieval torturing. Never been a huge fan of it. It sort of creeps me out, the amount of weird torture that goes on. Like the fucking being boiled in the fucking stomach of an iron bull. That's fucked up right there. There's some fucked up torture out there. And I'm not a huge fan. Ugh. You know, my least favorite torture would probably be being forced to watch Boku no Pico for 32 hours straight. That would probably kill me, or I'd probably just find any way to slit my wrist. Anyway, but yeah, medieval torture is a weird thing. Somebody started medieval torture sex dungeon. That's gotta be a thing, right? I don't know what the hell they would do, but I'm not gonna get into that discussion because it can only result in bad things. Anyway, we're over to our shop here. It's got the ammo muncher, so we'll probably make use of that. There's also some above us. We might as well just continue on the rest of the floor until maybe we can open up some chests, get some worse guns, because honestly, the flash ray, while bad, is probably not the worst. It ain't the worst of the worst. It's about mediocre, and mediocre is about what we strive for in this world. And we almost rolled into a pit, much like our mediocre self decides. Get him, but it is inaccurate. I'll give you that. Not a whole lot of damage, but we'll see. It all comes up to the ammo muncher's choice of whether to give me something good or bad. Luck of the draw. Apparently this room's just full of the American sniper. Okay, get out of here. Whoa! Ow, that hurt. Thanks. What a jerk. Oh, the sarcophagus can reflect flash ray bullets. Apparently, it's not really a bullet, is it? I apologize for using the incorrect terminology about this weapon. Maybe it's shooting bananas. But really blue light bananas. Oh, hey, what's up with you? Yes. Without taking damage, I will do it later? I accept your challenge. Okay. I'll be back for that. I'm just saying I don't really want to go in and do it with a flash ray because there's no way that's going to end up well. I really need a better weapon. It's also only got 40 ammo, and then we'd be stuck with our starter pistol, and we just... I to be fair, do not expect to step on spikes when I walk into rooms. You've got me there. I'm not a professional trap checker. Where did that bullet even come from? Off screen? Probably. Anyway, I'm not gonna walk into my house and be like, oh, there's now a lava pit in the kitchen. Damn, I should probably avoid that. I'm gonna be like, holy shit, I'm dead now because there was a lava pit in my kitchen. How did that get there? Who's malicious enough to build a fucking lava pit in my kitchen? Anyway, what an adventure. Thank you for watching this episode of Enter the Gungeon, and I will see you next time.